Thank you for logging on to the PawCast for the week of Monday, March 18th. That's my mother's birthday, through Friday the 22nd. Hello, I'm Mr. Andrews.
And I'm Miss Pegram.
And here's what's happening on our team this week.
All right. Hello again, everyone. Not much to say about next week other than Monday we will be reviewing an ELA. We'll also probably add some social studies in there, but we do have kind of a crazy week next week as far as we're taking benchmarks. Reading is Tuesday and math is Wednesday. Science will be the following week. And then Thursday we have our field trip to the middle school. So if you have not gotten that permission slip in yet, please make sure that you turn that in Monday or as soon as possible, so that all of our young rising sixth graders can go check out the middle school. That's always a fun and exciting experience. And then Friday we'll keep reviewing on, and then hopefully the following week we will be able to start our new Civil War unit, which we have so many history buffs in our classes this year. So I'm really excited about that. You guys are excited about that. And we're counting down the days. So let's keep at it, guys.
This week during the math portion of our school day, we're going to be working with the concepts of volume. We'll do this on Monday and then again on Friday. Everything in between is testing and field trip. So on Monday, we will begin by drawing and counting the number of cubes that are in figures. And then on Friday, we'll follow that up again. Our interim assessment for math this week is on Wednesday. And so the two main things that are going to be tested on that will be dividing fractions and whole numbers and multiplying fractions and whole numbers. And I have a lot of folks, including our students, that are curious, how can I review for that sort of thing? And my suggestion is going to be to use your Succeed book, Module 4 Succeed book, and the homework helpers that they provide in the Succeed book are a great way to just thumb through. They're only like a page or so, and you can just review the different types of problems that we're likely to see. But again, it's multiplying fractions of whole numbers and fractions of fractions, and then dividing whole numbers into fractional parts and fractions into groups of whole numbers. So those are the two main things that will be tested on that the math interim on Wednesday. Our science week is also going to be segmented a little bit. On Monday, we are going to be talking about gravity and friction, and that's going to be the fourth of 4 review lessons in our force and motions unit. On Friday of this week, when we're having our next normal type of day, we are going to have our unit test for forces and motion, and it's going to encapsulate everything that we've talked about so far. All of those journal notes, the notes are located in your child's journal, so they can be studying for that. The interim assessment for science for our team will be on Monday the 25th. And so that's the Monday we come back to school. I'm not really sure why it's on a Monday, but it is, and we're going to be fine with that. The two things that students can be preparing for that interim assessment on science Monday the 25th will be not only forces and motion, but also the human traits. We talked about acquired traits and inherited traits. Those will be the two things that students will need to have knowledge of for the interim assessment in science Monday the 25th. I just want to be clear, there's so much testing going on this week. And of course, we have our field trip on Thursday to the middle school. Now, a couple of things that I want to make you aware of as well is that some of our students haven't brought in those permission slips to go to the middle school on Thursday, and we're just hoping that that takes place sometime before Thursday.
learn about this week?
So where in the United States is Mr. Andrews this week? Well, first of all, I have a selfie of me and the Capitol building here. This state was the first producer of nuclear-powered submarines. The first telephone book was published in this state. Cattle branding began in this state when farmers were required to mark all of their pigs. Inventor Eli Whitney began manufacturing his cotton gins in this state in 1793. And this state is home to Yale University. Remember the name of the state, and yes, you'll need to spell it correctly, and the state's capital are required along with the mom and dad signature. Hopefully the mom and dad signature means they also listen to this PawCast, and let it be an empowerment to them as well.
Where is Mr. Andrews? He's in the U.S. He's at a capital. Oh, which one will we learn about this week?
Let's all have a great week together.